Hey, welcome to episode of Chad's Beer Reviews. Coming up on the 15th anniversary. I feel like I haven't had an IPA in a while, so let's do one I got in my latest BeerDrop shipment. This is called Mountain Squeeze Juicy IPA from Tivoli Brewing Company. They're out of Denver. 6% ABV, 30 IBUs. Very long description on the back, although they do mention they use 5 different hops. And this can's pretty fresh. It's only 2 months old, August 3rd. Alright, so we'll pour it into the IPA glass. Nice kind of golden color. Actually, it's got more on the yellow side for an IPA. Usually they're more orange. Big, foamy, frothy head. It is still sticking around. That almost crested the glass. Almost had a spill. Came like within like half a millimeter. So, yeah, smells like a juicy IPA, I will say. I get like grapefruit peel. Kind of like ruby red grapefruit. Kind of smells like this Ajax dish soap I've been using for years. It's ruby red scented, and this smells a lot like that, or that smells like this. Yeah, so I'd say it's citrusy. Actually, for a juicy IPA, it doesn't actually have like that kind of juice specific aroma, like where it's like tropical fruit juice or whatever. Like I said, this is more citrus. This is like, I don't know, it just doesn't strike me as like having like that, the juice quality. It just smells like hops. It's kind of a different thing. So let's try it. Cheers. Yeah, I was right. As I said on the nose, it's not that it, I mean, it's not, it doesn't really taste juicy. It tastes citrusy, and like it's not the same thing. It's kind of like the difference between like the actual fruit of an orange versus like orange zest, which is where you take the actual orange peel and like grind it like on a cheese grater. You know, people use that for seasoning and stuff, and you know they use it as a spice in beer sometimes. And that's the difference in flavor here. Yeah, I would say yeah, kind of like a pink grapefruit kind of flavor. A little orange, obviously. It just, despite the name, it just doesn't strike me as juicy. It seems to be lacking something, you know, like, I don't know. Let me know in the comments, what's the best so-called juicy IPA you've had? I mean, I'm sure if you've ever had Treehouse, that's probably the correct answer. I don't know. And it's interesting they actually put the IBUs on the can here. So this strikes me as being more than 30 IBUs. This is actually quite bitter. These hazy IPAs are known for their low bitterness. Although, I mean, I guess you could say this is low. I mean, it's 6% ABV. Like Dogfish Head 60 minute, that's 6%. And that's also 60 IBUs, and this is half that. So this is half as bitter as Dogfish 60 minute. Another thing that's lacking is that it doesn't have that creamy texture that so many hazy IPAs have. And for a hazy IPA, this actually isn't all that hazy. I mean, it's certainly not clear, but it's, you know, when I think hazy IPA, you know, I think like much hazier, creamier, softer. It's medium bodied, but I like am tempted to say it's like almost medium light. Carbonation is probably about moderate. It's smooth, yeah, but it's not creamy. In fact, it's bordering on like the crisp end of the texture section, or spectrum, I should say. So I mean, as you can see, I'm just sucking this right down. It is very easy to drink. I'm just a little disappointed because, you know, they said, hey, there's 5 different types of hops in here, and plus they're calling this a juicy IPA, and to me it has like kind of like one kind of flavor, and it's just basically just grapefruit, slight orange. You know, I don't get tropical on here. I don't get pine. You know, so to me, it's like it's an okay it's an okay IPA, and it's like a below average juicy / hazy IPA. So, yeah, again, not that it's a bad beer, but you know, I just don't think it lives up to its with the label it's marketing it as. And this is very fresh too. You know, it's only 2 months old. By the way, I got this on beerdrop.com. Link in the description below. Use my code. Get $10 off your first purchase. It's great for if you live like in a beer desert like I do, and you can't hardly get anything good. except like this time of year when all the pumpkin beers come out. BeerDrop, Tavour, links to all those in the show notes or description or whatever you want to call it. So the score for the Tivoli Mountain Squeeze Juicy IPA, it's okay. 3 1/4, maybe 3.5 if I'm being generous. By the way, follow me on Untapped or Instagram, and you'll see my final review because I do tweak it between now and then sometimes. All right, so I'm rambling. As always, if you watch all the way in, you know you're awesome. I will see you guys for Tuesday Night Beer School. Cheers.
Somebody brewed it. Chad just reviewed it. Thanks for watching Chad's Beer Review. Trust me, the next episode will be a lot better.